Yo, it's your boy Too Easy. Welcome to another Halo speedrunning tier list. Today we're going in for the official, the definitive edition, the 100% uh, accurate, facts-based, totally not subjective Halo Reach IL speedrunning tier list. If you disagree with this list, you are wrong. So let me know in the comments. Disagree and what you're wrong about. So I'm going to judge this by strictly IL speedrunning, no full game, and I'm going to include easy and ledge and weigh both. Cool, so we'll kick this off with Lone Wolf in the D tier. A little bit of a meme, we don't speedrun this level. Can be fun to get a 1 second Lone Wolf. A little bit hype at the end of a run, but we don't time it. Cool. Get a 2 second Lone Wolf. Washed. And kicking off our C tier today, I'm going to go with Alexandria. Most infamous speedrun level of the game. But at least it's interesting, at least it's something different, you know? It's a very unique experience to do Isles of. It can be very relaxing. I've pretty much never never spent more than like an hour or two doing Isles of this in my life. But it is something unique. Could be an argument to put it down to D tier, to be honest. But at least it has some strats going on. It has some strat development. There has, there's working some theoretical black magic strats that could be implemented in the future. There was DMR Jammer Skip implemented to save some time. So yeah, it's a cool level. But when it comes to Halo Reach speedrunning, there are just so many. And the randomness obviously really kills it, but can at least be, something different. Just chill out, slam some music on, roll some dice, hope you get a nice sale, PB. And it can be, dopamine when you actually hit it. It's like, yay. So, yeah, it's like gambling. And if you get addicted to NA, maybe don't get anywhere near a casino. Easy's advice. All right. Now I need something for the B tier. So something solidly in the B tier. Me, I would say WC. Now I actually really enjoy doing Isles of this level. It just has something really, a spanner in the works, is that it begins with a 40-second auto scroller, and seeing as it's only a 5-minute level, and a lot of the action happens at the beginning, can be frustrating time sink if you're trying to grind Isles of this level, which can deter a lot of people. A lot of people don't do Isles of this level, they just use full game as Isle attempts. But for me, that actually makes for kind of a more interesting level when you can, especially as the first level of the game, if you could do IL attempts, viable to do IL attempts, IL PB attempts, beginning of your full game speedrun, engaging, you get bored, you engage. Cool. And personally, I really enjoy the movement, the tricks, a lot of skill expression. There's a lot of ways to save time that people don't really think about, like making sure that once you get out of bounds, you have a lot of speed, height, and you kind of get launched up. Making sure you have a smooth ride out of bounds. How quickly hit the spirit flee trigger. How quickly hit the spirit spawn trigger. So there's a lot of like small things in this level that a lot of people don't really think about. There are also very cool IL strats on easy, like picking up Carter. Really cool when you get it. And then there's also like, you're gonna lose some time picking up Carter, but then you can save it back. So there are a lot of cool strats in this level. Just kind of gets ruined by the auto. Uh, so yeah, it's a cool level. It's a good IL. It's fun. It's enjoyable. It's rewarding. Just can be a little bit of randomness at the end, but I think it's fun um, on legendary, and it just feels really rewarding. You hit your movement nicely. It's nice. I like this level, but in this economy, Halo Reach is a very strong IL speedrunning game. It has amazing ILs, so even a good IL like WC for me land in the B tier. Now, A tier. As I said, Halo Reach has really good ILs, so A tier is going to be something really fucking good, just lacking a little bit, something that's holding it back from S tier. And for me, that sounds like the definition of package. So the problem with package is that there's a lot of RNG when it comes to the end fight. Two aspects really. It's the spawn order of the phantoms. They can spawn orders for each waves, which can cost you time or cost you like the chance at a PB even. If you're super ahead of your PB in a cave fight, the wrong phantom spawn order, delete your chances of PBing on that run, which can be super bad. Also, even if you do get the correct order, still lose time to your PB with also the perfect order because each phantom that spawns has a random spawn delay. Cool. So once again, this is an amazing level. Absolutely could be an argument for S tier, but it's just got that little thing holding it back. It's just so amazing. It's got great movement at the beginning. It's combat. It's unique in the entire Halo series. The end fight, it's just so fun. Flying around, flying around in a phantom, flying around in a banshee, blowing up random, in an ice cave. It's just awesome. Clearing up the enemies. You got turrets you got to keep up. You got power weapons. You got to cycle through your Spartan laser, your rockets. There's just a lot of skill expression. I mean, when you're killing the phantoms, every single plasma bolt matters. You want to hit every single plasma bolt on the engine, every single banshee bomb on the engine. You want to always be firing. A switch, like there is skill expression and knowing exactly when one phantom's going to die and switching to the next one, and making sure every plasma bolt hits the engine. So there's just a lot of skill expression in this level. It's really fun. Just has that small thing back, but I would not be mad if someone put this in the S tier. Speaking of S tier, I'm gonna go in for I would say the least controversial S tier selection. That is this level is amazing. It is so good. In fact, it doesn't even get talked about a lot as a good level or a fun level because it's just boring to talk about because everyone agrees it's just the best level. So it has everything. It's got movement, got some combat, it's got cool tricks and cool skips. It's got parkour. You don't have a lot of parkour in Halo Reach. It's got cool driving. You drive a mongoose. It's like a driving game, and you get out, and it's got a cool slide jump. Not a lot of big cool slide jumps in Reach. It's got a couple slide jumps actually. It's got concussion rifle movement on both easy and ledge. It's got a Halo staple, which is taking vehicles places they're not meant to be taken on both easy and ledge. It's you get to jump up into a mat cannon you're not supposed to get into and blow a bunch of shit up, and get out and blow more stuff up, and then get back in and blow more stuff up. It's got different ways to do the end fight. You can get up close and personal and blow stuff up on both difficulties. So it's just the best level. It's S tier of S tier. It's highest of S tier. Little to no RNG. Just yeah, it's got everything you want in the level. It's long, but not too long. It's perfect. It's the best Reach it has to offer. Cool. Now, also just really fun. Just really fun and rewarding. Alright, moving on. So, I'm going to go in for the next level. I'm going to think about... All these levels are really good. But there's one that sticks out to me, and that is LNOS, and I would place that in B tier. So, LNOS has the problem that NA and package also have, and that is random range sleep timers. So, the problem with LNOS is that you've got these random delays on the spawns of the enemies in the first space section and also the second space section, although it doesn't matter as much. And also the doors in the end fight can lose you a lot of time if they just decide to open very slowly. Spawn take a long time to spawn. Yeah, can cost you significantly in terms of time. Any level where it's possible, like package and any level like package in Long Night of Solace, where it's possible to be way in front of your PB, just lose to RNG, even though you're ahead, feels really frustrating. That being said, Elenos is personally obviously my favorite level. It's the level I've played the most. It's the first level I got anywhere near decent at. It's the first level I got a record on or a top 3 time on, I think. I'm not sure. But so yeah, Long Night of Solace. Well, I personally love it. It's very long. It's very difficult to learn. There's a lot to learn, a lot to put together, and also a lot of RNG. So I'm even going to have it below WC. I think objectively WC is better. This might be a take. I think it just objectively WC is a better IL. I personally love Long Night of Solace. Probably would go over it. This is the correct tier list. So, all right, moving on. I've got another A tier for you, and that A tier is going to be another level similar to package. That for A tier, I think something asterisk back from me. That is space asterisk tier. How do you spell asterisk? I don't know. I think asterisk. So, similarly to how package is just amazing, except one thing. Oni is just amazing, apart from one thing, and that is the banshees at the end can just decide to evade your rocket. Evade and trick. Only they're going to dodge your rockets and disjoint your rockets. They're also going to joint your lock on. It's just a whole way to play around it. It sucks, and you can be 10 seconds ahead of PB, 5 seconds ahead of PB, run to chance. It sucks. That being said, everything else about the level is perfect, amazing, top tier. Would be in the S tier if it weren't at one. Some people, package and Oni might be up in the S tier for them, and I would not be mad. That I would not be mad. They'd be wrong. So now we're gonna go in for another S tier level, and no one should be surprised that it is of the spear. This is, to be honest, probably the best level Halo Reach has to offer. I prefer POA. Tip of the spear has auto scroller skip, which can be a little bit RNG, quite a bit RNG. But if it were not for auto scroller skip, I would put it up to S tier. And also shorter aisles are generally like fun. But yeah, it's got an argument for me to be S tier. Shorter, action packed, but scroller skip is awesome because it allows you to skip the most boring, unoptimized, or like unoptimizable part of the level and make it faster. You can skip the auto scroller on ledge as well. That will be hopefully implemented in the world records soon. But yeah, it's just awesome. Think about how many vehicles you in this 5-minute level or 6-minute level. You go from a Warthog to Ghost to Revenant to a Wraith to a Falcon to a truck. That's 6 minutes. That's 6 vehicles in 6 minutes or less than 6 minutes. It's fucking awesome. And it has an auto scroller, but you can skip it. You can break out of bounds with a Pelican. There's cool conk tech. Edge. It's just a great level, and it's the level everyone should start with. These tier levels are the ones everyone should start with. It's got parkour, you know. It's got it's you break out of bounds. Now, gonna go in for another A tier. That would be it. So, for me, Exodus has one thing holding it back, and that is the auto scroller, which kind of disjoints the level and makes it artificially long. And it also has just got a little bit of RNG with the combat. It's probably the most combat focused level of the run. But other than that, it's just amazing. It's got a whole lot of movement, a whole lot of tricks, a whole lot of sequence breaks, a whole lot of speed tech. It's box launches, which is like the only time in the run we really use box launches, which is cool. It's got amazing, like, huge, big, like, slides into jetpacks. Get to use the hammer a lot. It's like one of the only missions where it's like meta in Halo Reach to use armor ability that's not sprint, which is really cool. We basically take a jetpack and keep it for the rest of the mission. Like most of this mission is done with jetpack and not sprint, which is just really cool. Plenty of combat, plenty of movement, plenty of tricks. Yeah, just a very cool level. Not quite at the level of Oni and package, so you could make an argument to drop it down to B, but I do think Exodus is just clearly better than WC and Long Night of Solace, as they just have these aspects of the game that are kind of unfamiliar to the rest of the speedrun and won't really make you improve, whereas playing Exodus is just, it is epitome of Halo Reach speedrunning. It's going to make you better at everything, always constantly be enjoyable, apart from sitting on that auto scroller. Yeah, Exodus for me, clearly in the A tier, just at the bottom of it. And that leaves us with just Nightfall, which is obviously going in the S tier because Nightfall is just an amazing movement mission. Just one of the best pure movement missions in the series. I'll take Sierra easy over it, but and maybe some Halo 4 missions in there as well. But Nightfall is so addicting. Every little thing matters. Every little pixel matters. Every little jump matters. Every sprint cycle or slide jump matters to just get the perfect blue sky scenario route through the mission. It's very addicting, very rewarding. I think some of my longest IL sessions ever have been on Nightfall. Time will just go by. And this level is just always something to do. You can't even read chat when you play this level because you just need to be focused on what you're doing all the time because everything that you do matters. Like you count steps. It's a great level. It's the best movement level of the game. And then it also has all these cool tricks like the Blazer Gouda launch, which can just absolutely send you, save a whole lot of time. And of course, the APL, which, and both of those tricks aren't random. They're manipulatable, just very hard to do, but enough skill and practice and grinding, you can get them down, and just some really impressive speed tech. Got the most slide jumps and size move any level in the game, and yeah, if you like movement, level, and it deserves to be up in that S tier. Although I don't, I think the way I've done this seems to be right. I don't know if I'm going to reorder S tier or A tier. Seems right to me. So Pillar of Autumn, followed by Tip of the Spear, followed by Nightfall. And then we've got Package, followed by Oni, followed by Exit. Yeah, this seems perfect to me, to be honest. S tier. Just perfection. Perfect. Asterix tier. B tier. B tier is B tier. C tier is Casino. D tier is death tier. It's a meme tier. It's just lone wolf, bro. What's B tier? B tier is B. Great. All right. This seems good to me. I like where we've ended up. I think this is correct. The correct order. I think everything's correct here. The tier is correct. Order's correct. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. And let me know the life decisions that led you to the point. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Peace out.